cracker day for it, mate.
Sure is.
It's the weekend. What does that mean?
We're going to go fishing.
What are we going to catch?
Hopefully just some bread and butter, salmon, mullet, anything like that.
Sounds like a plan. Let's do it, mate. Bread and butter. I love it. Which way are we heading, Jet?
Straight out the point.
Beautiful. Well, Jet and I have been so fortunate over the last decade or two, well, since he was born, to be able to travel to some of the most incredible places in Australia. Coburg fishing safaris in the north, that was just mind-blowing. Exmouth in the far west, all through Sydney, Queensland, and we never take it for granted, but the one thing we love is fishing in our backyard. This is where it all started, and it never ever gets old.
I've got a belly bucket, I filled it with some fish oil and bread. But Dad, you're in charge of putting it out.
Yeah, thanks. I get cold feet. Here we go. Oh, it's a bit chilly, Jetty. This is going to be deadly. The trap is set and my feet are cold. Whew.
Let's do this, Dad.
I'm going to go over there. Hopefully there's enough run here.
Got him on.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Well done.
Oh, look at that.
That didn't take long, mate.
No, it didn't.
What have you got?
I reckon it's an Australian salmon, Dad.
Yes, it is. A little Australian
Yes, it's
salmon.
a very small Australian salmon.
He's all right. Now, that is a beautiful little Australian salmon. And do you know, I'm putting you on the spot here, do you know what fish that looks exactly like, but it's not?
Oh, I'm not sure, actually.
A Tommy Ruff.
Oh, yeah, true.
So in South Australia and even in Port Phillip Bay, they get a Tommy Ruff, which only it grows a little bit bigger than this, but the Tommy Ruff has a few different distinguishing features. Number one, see the Australian salmon, how his pectoral fin is yellow?
Yep.
I'll just hold him like that. See how it's yellow? The Tommy Ruff, his pectoral fin is clear. And on the Australian salmon's tail, there's no black, and the Tommy Ruff has black tips. Tommy Ruff also has rough scales,
Yeah.
whereas the little salmon's nice and smooth. But they look so much the same. I once made the mistake on national TV of calling a Tommy Ruff Australian salmon, and I got a little bit of mail. You get the other big guys. Well done, mate.
Thank
First
you.
cast wonder. Jen and I are keeping it really simple today. We're using squidgy 100mm bloodworm wrigglers, probably one of the most versatile soft plastics ever made. They will catch anything, highly recommend them. Jig head, just enough weight because we want to have a long cast, but not too much weight that's going to sink to the bottom and get stuck in the weed. Oh, yes!
Nice, Dad.
Got him. So yeah, had to slow it down a bit.
Yeah, that's what I was... They're not... Maybe
Well, here
it's
we
because
go.
they're a bit smaller, Paul.
Yeah.
They're not loving the old huge speeds.
No, maybe they just need time to take it. That is so much fun. Crystal clear water. Beautiful, mate. You can have another cast if you want.
Thank you.
And that is a very small Australian salmon. I'd expect to get fish here to maybe 1 kilo. He is just a pup. The size of them in Victoria is 21 centimetres. He's probably only about 15. But at 21 centimetres, they are sensational eating. Beautiful. Oh, I got him, I got him, I got him, I got him. Well done, mate.
Thank you. Oh, no way. Look at that. It's a little blue bait. Must have been spat up by the salmon. It's good to know we're using the right size soft plastics.
Yep, got him.
Oh, nice.
That come off the weed. We actually saw some fish on that weed line. As soon as we started to burley, they come in. So I've been casting as long as I could. And here's another beautiful little Australian salmon. Now, these guys have incredible amounts of omega fatty acids. They're so good for you. And the older I get, the more I watch MasterChef and what they do with fish that I normally would have tossed back, the more I like to try different things. And this in the smoker is going to be amazing. So this morning, I put a sticker on my bucket. And what I know is that from there to the end of the H is 21 centimetres, which is the legal size for one of these guys in Victoria. So I put his nose there and I put his tail there. I can see he is literally just over 21. My mum always says small fish are the sweetest, and in the smoker, 2 or 3 of these, OMG. Put a sticker on the bucket, know what the length is, it'll save you carrying a ruler. Oh, yep, got him. That is now consecutive casts. Jet, it's all about casting a long way. And obviously that burley's working. When we first got in, we were a little bit disappointed, weren't we?
Yes.
We just thought, oh, it's not going to happen today. But the thing is, we've made it happen. It's so important, particularly bread and butter fishing. You can't just expect things to come to you, can you, mate?
No, you can't.
You've got to do the hard yards. Am I over you here?
Yeah, he's just here.
Well, that's a nice one. It's a good size, big one. That's actually a solid fish. Now, it's amazing when you're fishing for little fish, Jet. Isn't it amazing how the bar changes? Normally you go, oh, that's all right if you're fishing for a big snapper or something, but I'm so excited about that because he's getting up around 24, 25 centimetres. And that smoker, I can almost smell the wood chips burning already. It's going to be a good lunch.
I've thought about a few things, such as matching the hatch and casting further after seeing that little blue bait. So I've gone with a 12 gram little Gamoku, and let's hope it can get the job done. All the salmon are obviously a bit further out, so I'm going to cast the Gamoku jig into the zone and hopefully we can get one. First cast on the new Gamoku.
Now that is thinking, mate, I love it. So they're obviously out a bit wider.
Yeah, they must just be, maybe there's not as much run as they'd like, and they might just be sitting back looking for some food.
Any chance you saw another Gamoku in the box?
Oh, I actually didn't, but there probably is.
Yeah, thanks. I might be searching the tackle box very soon. Is he good one, mate?
Not sure, he's not doing much, he's just sort of gliding in.
Yeah, glide, that's all right, that's all good.
Actually haven't felt the fish yet.
Yeah, he's there though, there's a serious bend in the rod. He's going to come and do some work in the wash here, I reckon.
No, he'll come around the rod
just
here
keep
in
your
this
rod
little
tip
bay.
up. I haven't seen him.
Oh,
he
just
might be a better
keep
fish, eh?
Oh yeah, he's got some, oh look at him.
He is a good fish. Just slide him up.
Oh, look at that.
Jetty! Now that is what I love about fishing, thinking. Seriously, mate, you thought, put the Gamoku on for 2 reasons.
Casting longer,
yep.
Matching the hatch.
First cast, mate, that is gold. Well done. Think outside the square and you'll always catch more fish, doesn't matter where you are in Australia or the world. Guess what I'm doing? Heading straight to the tackle bucket to see if I can find a Gamoku. Haha, look what I found. Oh, yep, got him.
Nice.
He followed that for a while.
Nice job.
How nice at using this light gear, Jet.
Yeah.
Oh, I just felt a bit of a thump. So good. We've got literally a 4 pound Maxima on today. Made everything as light as we can just to make it so much fun. These fish might be small, but man, they go hard on light gear. That's a nice fish, this one.
It is actually.
Oh, that's a good fish. Look at that. That's about the 3rd cast on the Gamoku, Jet.
Yeah,
well played. This is just so much fun. Now, living in a small town, do you reckon all the kids you go to school with have any idea there's fish like this just on their doorstep?
Probably not.
You just don't think about it, do you?
No, you don't.
So you've got to get out and give it a go, because when you do, you just never know what's going to happen.
I'll go wait. Yeah, I got him on.
Good boy, you're killing it, mate. This is just so good. Now, Christy and I make no secret of the fact that we went through 4 years of blood, sweat and tears doing IVF to have that beautiful little boy. And about a decade ago, we come down the beach here. He was just a tiny little muppet, had the best day ever. He was more building sandcastles than ever, but he did catch fish. And as a parent, you know just how special these moments are. Take some time out of your busy life. Take some time out of your day, even if it's just an hour. Spend some time with your kids doing this, because before you know it, a decade passes, then they want to go and play with their mates and not you, and you never ever want to miss out on this. It is just the best. How you going, bud?
Yeah, good, thanks.
Good work. He's a good one. Here, I'll help you out.
Put him on.
Yep, me too. Oh. Well, how the fortunes of a day change. I don't know if you can look over there, Hoggy, but it is horrible. It is black, and the sun is just shining on us beautifully. The rain has gone away, and what looked like it was going to be tough, Jet, has now turned into a pretty solid session, eh?
There you go, look at that.
So good. We can actually see the fish out there. You watching the drone when we cast?
I sure was.
It was amazing. We had the screen of the drone when we cast. We could see a school of fish, and that's just incredible. Beautiful, mate. This is just so awesome. I remember as a kid, I watched a show, Lord Howe Island, A Fisherman's Dream. I used to watch it every day. It was an old VHS, and this Japanese fisherman went out catching big kingfish and all cool tuna and stuff off Lord Howe Island with my great mate Hal Harvey. Then he went back to the pier after a big day at sea, and he sat there catching gars for hours. It inspired me that someone got to catch big fish, still love the passion of fishing, and to me, this gets the heart racing. My house is 2 minutes away. I'm here with my boy. It's a beautiful day. We've got the whole beach to ourselves. I just love it. And they are, Jet, a beautiful pair of salmon about to go back. How cute's that? Oh, off he goes. Oops, oops.
Oh, they're at your feet.
They're at my feet. They're all over me. Off you go, boys. Time to go home. Well, the plan was simple this morning, have some fun with my boy and then smoke a few fish. So I grabbed the wild fish smoke out of the car. It's so portable, easy. I made a motor around it. It's actually on. Ta-da! As you can see, the smoker is so easy to assemble. Start with your burners on the bottom, put your methylated spirits in, light them, and then just build your way up. As simple as it gets. Now, with the wood chips, a real big tip. Today I'm using smoking dust from wild fish. It's beautiful. Always wet it with fresh water, and occasionally, maybe even a nip of bourbon there just to give it a bit of extra smell. It is so good. If you wet it, it'll literally smolder. It'll smoke, it won't burn. Let's see how we're going. Look at that. Smoking away, this is gonna be so good. The other thing you might notice is a moat here. Two purposes. One, fire safety, of course. The second, stops any breeze getting in, keeps plenty of heat on the smoker. Well, here's three of our beautiful little Australian salmon we caught earlier. They've all been butterflied. Just look how nice that looks. Not a bone in sight, some beautiful sweet flesh. So we simply started by scaling these fish, getting them ready. Then we removed every single fin off the body to make the fish easy to work with. Then removed all the guts, gizzards, gills, etc. So we had a nice body of flesh to work with. Then it's just a matter of slowly working that knife down and trying to work along the whole edge of that backbone on both sides of the fillet. Once you eventually get right down, don't cut all the way through, you can get under that backbone, cut it away, and then eventually slowly tear it away and you're left with just the flesh. Get a pair of scissors or a knife, cut through the jawbone so you can help flatten the head out. Then the last little thing, just remove that rib cage so there's no bones at all, and seriously, that is a good piece of fish. When it comes to seasoning and cooking fish, there are so many personal preferences, but I absolutely love this when it comes to little salmon. Bit of cracked pepper, garlic and herb salt, paprika, couple of drops of sesame oil, and a splash of lemon. Massage this in and then repeat the process. There's going to be some smoke in there. Oh, smoke is flavour. Look at that. Five minutes, I'll check on them. Time to catch some more fish. Any joy at the creek, mate?
Nah, but the tide's starting to push in. I reckon we might be a chance for something different.
I reckon we might. Now, your dad is a gun cook, mate. Have a taste of that. Go for it and tell me honestly what you think. As long as you say it's amazing.
That's good.
That is so good. Has a smoky flavour. And the sesame oil, that paprika. I'm going to say 11.5 out of 10 from the Russian judge. What do you say?
I'll give it about the same.
I knew he'd say that.